Om. Namaste everyone. Namaskar.
यस्यान्तं नादिमध्यं नहि करचरणं नामगोत्रं न सूत्रम् नो जातिर्नैव वर्णो न भवति पुरुषो नो नपुंसं न च स्त्री नाकारं नो विकारं न हि जनिमरणं नास्ति पुण्यं न पापम् नो तत्त्वं तत्त्वमेकं सहज समरसं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. I prostrate before that Sadguru, who is beyond the identification with the body, who has no caste, color, creed, or gender, who is beyond form and changes, birth and death, virtue and vice, and who is established in truth, the natural state. This is from Guru Gita. This is a continuation of what I chanted on Monday.
Thank you. What this shloka is talking about is us only. I bow down and he is my guru, and all these qualities of that has been explained. If someone puts this as self, the progress will be super fast. Maybe I will ask Neelakantan ji to just say these qualities one by one, so you can absorb them.
Who is beyond identification with the body, who has no caste, color, creed, gender, and is beyond form, beyond changes, beyond birth and death, beyond virtue and vice, who is established in truth. That's the natural state.
So this is what we all are, without any exception. And if you put this in one column and where you feel you are, you just have to start taking yourself as this. If you look, only thing needed is de-identification yourself with the body. And that's very hard because body is there all the time. Our life is only around body. Apart from body, we don't know any other life. Body has relationships, body goes to work, body sleeps, body wakes up, body has fights, body loves, body has desires, body has attachment, body was born, body will die, body is healthy, body has suffering. And someone comes and tells us that you are not the body. That means we wasted all our life just pampering this body. Even if we are not something, we can still take care of that thing. Like this laptop or whatever, phone, whatever you use. Even if you are not that, you still take care of it and you use it. Same applies to the body. There is a body, we use it, and you also take care of it. But then someone can say that I love my phone. If phone will get lost, I will be very much upset. So that is what the attachment is. Same can apply to the body as well. That some people are so attached to the body that anything goes wrong, they get very worried. So this whole game is of attachment. As we slowly move in understanding reality, our attachment to things gets less and less and less, and eventually of the body. This self or guru or that pure energy, Atman, Brahman, whatever you want to call it, is our inner core which never changes. But it has no identification with the body also. So, some entity in us which thinks I am the body, when it gives up this identity, then naturally what we are is known to us as us only. Though it is a very subtle, small change, but it makes a bigger inner change in us. And the biggest is all the suffering coming from thoughts stops forever. Because I am the body idea as an I thought leads to all these thoughts coming in mind as my thoughts for me, and we suffer from negative thoughts and intrusive thoughts about negativity, about past mishappenings, anxiety about future. There are two aspects of us. One is this dynamic aspect, karta bhav, doership, in which we are doing this. I am the body, I have attachments, I have family. Like every human being is the same. Everyone has the same um, perception about the body and relationships, except the one who knows the truth. So if you keep searching and you vote, people in illusion will win, because out of 1 million you might find one. That means you can easily discard that person as a fool or stupid or maybe a mental case, and then you can continue with your illusion, because that's the way the whole Maya, the illusion is. And if you go further into the real truth of matter about the creation, then you will be considered completely a gone case, because it says Ajatvad, nothing is there. Everything is creation of mind. When you go into deep sleep, nothing is there. What will happen with all these geologists and scientists, and they say it's millions years old, this is billion-year old? Yes, they all are saying the right thing, but they are saying within the domain of mind. Beyond mind, there is nothing. Mind gone, there is nothing. If we take us as an individual and we see things, and when we go to deep sleep, nothing is there. Only pure awareness. Right now, the problem is Ajatvad, we can't believe because we don't know what is beyond if there is nothing there. When there is nothing there, then I am also not there in deep sleep. And this is the problem. If I am there in deep sleep, when there is nothing there, then I am the knower. Now, what is the situation in deep sleep? There is only pure awareness, though we don't know. If we can bring that deep sleep into the waking with the full knowing, then we are out of the clutches of mind. Living in I thought as body, perceiving this word as separate, this all is illusion. But staying in the substratum as awareness and knowing all these changes happening in waking, dream, and deep sleep with this body, other bodies, and situations, and knowing that I am only awareness which is witnessing, I am never involved with this body or other bodies or anything. Yes, some entity is involved which is acting through. I am giving that energy. That entity has a personality, that has likes for some foods, likes for some type of clothing, or whatever small personality things which it has gathered. It's doing it. And not all habits would be good of this body, and not all can be bad. It is just a personality. It's a mind game played on the body. Here there is no conflict, and it is not duality, because I as awareness is the source of that light through this body is going, and the body will have some suffering also, because it has done, that mind has done things to create this body in this way, some merits and some demerits. But I am not the body, and I am not the mind, and I am not the doer, and I am not the bhokta of any karmas from the past. Maybe in the past I thought I am, but now I know I am not. I am out of the illusion. The witnessing stays the same unchanging witnessing. In this waking, when actions are happening, and then we sleep and dream comes, and dream another body, another word, people, situations, and still in that awareness, we are aware of that, and then the mind wants to rest, goes into sleep, but the awareness is there. In waking state, if we are contemplating on this awareness and paying attention, definitely we will be free from the mind. But that will also help us to be in that constant perpetual awareness, even in dream and even in deep sleep. Because it does not break in any way. It is same unbreaking awareness, unending. It does not know any sleep. Sleep-wake cycle is in the domain of mind and brain. But you can't pick up awareness on brain. Awareness is just everywhere. It is infinite. My awareness, your awareness, everyone's awareness is the same. The mind projecting things could be differently perceptible. But that's not me, and that's not for me. Perhaps at some stage it was for me when I was having this I am the body idea. Paying attention to this awareness, aware of this awareness, makes a huge change in us. Then all the things, big or small, loses any effect on us. Everything looks like a dream, but not just a dream, lucid dream. We know it is a dream and it loses its effect, importance. Like, a child might be crying for a toy, and an adult might think, what a child, what a pity, for such a small, or for an ice cream, a child might be crying. And you see and you think, oh, look, this poor child, he's crying for an ice cream. What a big deal. Same is the jnani in us when it awakens. Then no crying for anything is considered to be appropriate, because all is part of that vast dream. You achieve, you don't achieve, you get something, you lose something, you make relationships, you break relationships. Nothing matters because you are never a part of it, you are just a witness of it. People write autobiographies, isn't it? I've seen that some of the even spiritual people write. But our autobiography is blank page. Nothing. If a jnani is writing an autobiography, it's a big joke. Either he is not a jnani or he is fooling everyone around. Because how can you say it is my biography? You still have my and I and a story which you would say it's my story, my life story. It is just life. Where is my? Keep looking for this substrata in you, which is unborn, unchanging, pure awareness, witnessing, but without commenting, without getting affected, without involvement, without agenda, without intention. With no identification with any action or body or the story of the body from past or about future. You don't have to pretend to be knowing that. When you look for it, it is there, what I am talking to you. Whatever path you take, you reach that. Whether you pick up a japa or you become a devotee with devotion, or you pick up the path of knowledge and understanding that all this is just external projection of mind. I am before mind. Your intense, constant practice, whatever you choose, will bring you into this silent awareness. Because your identification is no more with the body, you are not even concerned about the deficiencies in the personality of body. Because there is no identification with that. And also nothing proud of good qualities of the body. Sometimes I have seen that people describing Bhagavan picks up the personality of his body and talk about as if they are talking to Bhagavan. Completely ridiculous. But it shows that these people, whatever their understanding about Bhagavan was only about his body's personality doing. Not that Atman, that awareness which was shining out of it. Some people go to this extent to say that Bhagavan was meticulous, disciplined, doing whatever work with all his attention to that in the perfect possible manner. And then they say because he was a jnani. Completely wrong. I have seen jnanis, and you all must have heard, who are unkempt, dirty, never talk right things, talk all filthy language, never take a shower, never do anything right, even throw stones on people. But that's their body's activities. It does not tell you what is there within. So don't go with the external personality of the body as, yes, this is the way the jnani should be. Nobody can define. He doesn't bother. There are jnanis who only eat fruits. There are jnanis who only eat non-veg. How would you decide? These external characteristics will define what clothes they wear or not wear. These are all external. They have hardly any value. Only thing needed is to know that awareness in your heart and everywhere. Know it and be free, that's all. No need to change, no need to learn Sanskrit or Tamil or Hindi or shlokas and this and that, and reading and all these things. There's no need. Only thing needed is practice, 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 practice. See when these thoughts comes, are you entangled in thoughts, and then they give you a form, and then they give you attachments, and they give you work. Who gives you work? Not your boss. It is your thoughts which give you work. More you pay attention to awareness, all the tricks of the mind are so clear and transparent. How the thoughts comes and how they involve you, and you are lost, sometimes for months, and then you realize, oh, I created all this drama because I was in these types of thoughts. We are so dependent on these thoughts that we don't want to get out of it. There is addiction to it. Sometimes people describing Jnani, it looks they're full of their thoughts. There is no need to tease out personality of a Jnani. No need. Understand what he wants you to do and do it. Leave his personality alone. Whether he has 10 wives or no wife, just leave him. He has left his personality. Why you are holding on to his personality? Because I've seen in Ramana's literature, so many of these intellectual giants, they keep discussing his personality all the time. It is good, his personality was really good, I should say that. But even if he would be like Sheshadri Swami or Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, doesn't get any way less important. Another secret about this energy of Atman, self, is if you don't ask anything from it for any reason at any time, it manifests very quickly. What I'm trying to say is if you're not putting any intention for any desires and along with this, that this energy should do this or that, then it manifests very fast and unfolds very, because now you are not putting mindly thought intention for this to do, then the ego survives. And I believe the best thing what Bhagavan said, that whatever has to happen will happen. So why to ask this energy to give you something or the other? Let it happen. Why to change destiny of the body when you are not the body? Then who is interested to change the destiny of the body if you are not the body? Understand this subtle truth. Then our asking for anything from anyone or even from this energy is gone. For whom do you want to do anything if you are not the body? Because anything we want to do is body or bodily connections. Awareness is always the same. And it is really available to all of us all the time. Keep your attention on awareness. That means attention is no more on any thoughts. Soon we realize that we are settling in this space, not bound by this body. And this space has no mind, but it feels very nice here. They say happiness, bliss, peace, whatever word you want to use, or you choose one of these words. And the peace of knowing it is also santosha, contentment. You feel like everything is okay. So you start accepting this body's odd habits also. And same time you start accepting everyone around you with different habits, different thoughts, different upbringing. As if you get settled in something or something takes you there within you. It's hard to say that you went there or it took you there or how you found it. It again stays like a mystery. Nobody can explain it except that it looks nicer here in this new field. New because we stayed in darkness for a while, in illusion of mind. And I have to say one thing very clearly, that some people think that knowing that is not a big deal. I would say, knowing that we realize all that suffering on us was unnecessary. How come I was ignorant for that long? There was no need. The mind keeps fooling us, and it only can fool us through thoughts. So the real freedom is when there is no thought, or even if there is a thought, it has no grip on you. Because thought makes us a form, a name, a person, an identity, and keeps us busy in all these sansaric activities. What used to happen with slaves in olden days, or even now some people might keep their house servants as slaves or ask them to keep doing one task after other and keep them busy all the time, no rest. We are also slave of mind, which keeps us busy, and then we say to people, oh, I keep myself busy. You don't keep yourself busy, your mind keeps you busy. They don't understand that they are being fooled by their mind. They say, Doc, don't worry, I always keep myself busy. Though I'm retired, but not a minute I sit. You are a restless soul, restless jiva, completely slaved by the mind. What are you happy about? And the moment you come out of its grip, you know how much shanti is there. Param shanti. Then we know what is this divine nature, this divine bliss. Any work happening, there is no doership. Something, somebody is doing, and that awareness is only witnessing it. With constant practice and contemplation, when you get deeper into this awareness, then this dreamlike word loses its importance completely. Body acts as it is destined, and there is no conflict in it. And then in dream again, there is a subtle body and situation. And this awareness stays as it is. Body sleeps, body is awake, body dreams. Awareness does not go through any of these three cycles. It is tathastha, just watching, witnessing. Not even watching. Watching, whatever is happening is just happening. Actually, it is watching itself only. That is the eye of wisdom. Sometimes they say Atma chooses the person whom it wants to reveal itself. Atma chooses. And I have to say, Atma chooses by making you the seeker. Because the seeking has come in this mind-body complex. That Atma has given us this seed. Keep attention on this awareness which never sleeps. Wherever you are, profession wise, personal relationships, keep your attention on this awareness. And I'll tell you, everything in your life will be blessed by this pure energy of Atman. Your focus on it unfolds it. Two things happens in this process. One is your attention on awareness makes you neglect all thoughts. So you are not in grip of thoughts anymore. And the second thing happens, this Atman Brahman manifest, and it is this pure light which extinguishes your mind. So inattentive to thoughts decreases thoughts and mindly activities, and manifestation of self also extinguishes mind. And the most important thing is when you have taste of this inner bliss, then who wants to go into gossipy mind and create suffering? We all love happiness. We want happiness. We love peace. People who are on war also are doing war because they think after the war there will be peace when they have slain their enemies. Take your self inquiry to that level where you have this firm conviction that all thoughts are useless. They don't serve any purpose. Because they are only increasing length and depth of this dream, of this illusion, of this samsara. No other purpose. If I want to be awake, I have to get rid of this ego circuit, this default mode network, and have to stay in attention, in awareness. So you start staying in your frontal cortex, more aware, more awake. And what happens is, when you stay there, somehow that pure energy pulls you in or makes you one. So we have to come to the doorstep of that. And then the next is all grace. It just takes over. Practice prepares us to be there, where we have that worth of knowing it, patrata. Where we hold that merit in a way. And this merit is not because of good or bad karmas. This merit is because of longing for it, mumukshutva, to know it, intense longing for it. That nothing short of knowing it will satisfy me. No intellectual understanding, no little blissful experiences, no siddhis. I want Param Siddhi. I want to know you only, Shiva only. I'm not going to stop before that. There need to be madness to know it. And I know so many of people who attend. They are not here for last 1 month or 6 months. They have spent whole their life into this. We don't discuss people's journey into spirituality, but I know the depth of people, their interest, their longing. In spite of whatever life brought, life brings its own issues. But they are constantly paying attention to that only. And I'm sure people have moved out of religious boundaries and all sorts of identities and prejudices and are empty. And the illusion is only at the level of smoke, not dust. And paying attention to awareness constantly will get rid of this smoke also. Practitioners of non-duality, Advaita, is such a direct path. You start where you have to finish. The finish line and the start line is the same. So you start there only. Only thing is, don't lose your ground, stay there. Whatever comes and goes. And all the power, Shakti comes from the self. When you have this firm resolve, it gives you all the power to stay there. That is why they say that in your prayers, don't ask for good times or ask for things. Ask that self to give you that strength to withstand whatever come and go. Give you that Shakti, that inner strength. So you can abide in self. And stay in that unmoving stillness. This is the best prayer. Otherwise, all prayers strengthen our ego and prolong the dream. And don't be in this illusion that after knowing the truth, you will be more wealthier or richer, or the bodily diseases will go away, or you will have siddhis, you will do hand like this and something will come in your hand. Please don't fool yourself. If that's what you're looking, then take up some other tantra or something else, or put time in business to earn more money. Destiny, whatever it has decided, will get you whatever you have to get or not get. This is real freedom. Freedom from all desires, all attachments. You can't find such a pure teacher as Bhagavan, who said all siddhis are useless and all experiences are also of no use, even if you see God in front of you. Because all these experiences, how divine they might be, but they are all coming through the mind in front of you. You are that. I'm not saying that it's a small thing to have these experiences and some sort of a siddhis people get. They are not that common. Must be some change is happening, unfolding in you. And that is the reason we are having these experiences. But don't stop here. And don't ask for more of those experiences. Just go beyond. Enjoy this journey towards self. You might be getting small gifts from your mind, which is getting purer. But nothing to celebrate here. No need to stop here. No need to ask for these things. Keep going deeper and deeper in your own self and merge in the eternal. Be that eternal. No personal identity left. No name, no form, no doership. Enjoying your own inner bliss all the time. In solitude, in company. Nothing matters. It's easy to say this word is a dream, illusion, but if it affects you, then it is real. But abiding in awareness, it becomes your reality. We all should count our blessings and be thankful to that inner self, which has at least put this seed of seeking to know. And that is the start, because the moment we even have intention to seek that which is unknown right now, makes it known to us gradually and slowly. And the process will end there is no doubt about it. As Bhagavan says, you are in the tiger's jaw, you will be finished. I want to end this with a beautiful story about Bhagavan. There was a Swami who came to meet Bhagavan and had a lot of questions. And then he told about his own guru. He said, my guru has given all the students this task of taking 100,000 names of God. And whatever punya, whatever merit you get after taking those names, you give it to me. He said, that's what my guru wants. Guru wants us to give whatever punya merit we get after that. Bhagavan said, that's very interesting. So your guru wants all the interest of your earning. And Murugnar, who was Bhagavan's very ardent devotee, said, and almost tears in his eyes, he said, Bhagavan, their guru is much better than you. You are not satisfied by interest. You even taken away the principle. You have finished us. We can't even do anything for any merit. There is no one to do anything. And like Bhagavan gave a humble smile. So this is the level of our guru. No person left to earn any interest. No doership. So if a Murugnar like devotee would come to that type of a guru who wants interest. What I'm trying to say is that when the guru is real, the devotees are real, and the real devotees become that guru. No difference. No difference between Muruganar and Bhagavan. From that knowledge, that knowing that. So tree is known by its fruits, We are all fruits of Bhagavan. So Bhagavan has to take care of it. Our job is to just continue whatever sadhana we can understand with our little intellect, little mind, and keep getting deeper and deeper into it. Our sincerity in this will finish the job. Job will be finished by that only, which has given us the seed in us to seek. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I really cherish your company and I love all of you. It's so beautiful to see so many people on the path of truth in Kali Yuga. It is so good to see so many. And we all are blessed to be together and blessed to have these purest teachings of Bhagavan. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Arunachal Ramanaya Om. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you, everyone.